Andami Bante.
Sukhi Hotu.
So I will request for Shamayachna, Shiliyachna. First of all, thank you very much for giving us precious time. Please accept our three proofs. सगळ्यांनी बंतेंना वंदन करायचंय. Bo, bo, bo. So I will request for Uposat Ashtashil and some of members observing Ajivatta Maggashil. So I will request for both. First Shamayachana. Okasa Vandami Bante Dvaratayena Katam Sabam Aparadham Khamatu Me Bante Dutiyamti Okasa Vandami Bante Dvaratayena Katam Sabam Aparadham Khamatu Me Bante Tatiyamti Okasa Vandami Bante Dvaratayena Katam Sapam Aparadham Khamatu Me Bhante. Now I'll request for Ashtashil, Uposat Ashtashil. Okasa Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Sa Ashtashila Uposata Dhammang Yachami Anugahang Katva Shilang Detame Bhante Dutiyamti Okasa Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Sa Uposata Ashtashilang Dhammang Yachami Anugahang Katva Shilang Detame Bhante Tatiyamti Okasa Aham Bhante Ti Saranena Sa Ashtashila Uposata Dhammang Yachami Anugahang Katva Shilang Detame Bhante.
Yama Vadami Dhammadita.
Aham Bhante.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Sanghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi.
Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi, Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi, Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi.
Tutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tutiyampi Sanghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi.
Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sanghaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gacchāmi.
Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ Saranam Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchāmi.
Tisarana Kamanam Paripurnam.
Aham Bhante.
Continue.
Pāṇātipātā Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Adhinnadāna Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Abrahmacharyacha Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Musavada Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Surameraya Majjapamadatthana Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Vikala Bhojana Vīramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyāmi. Nachcha Gita Vadita Visukkha Dasana Mala Gandha Vilepana Dharana Mandana Vibhussanathana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Uchchasena Mahasena Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
To Metta Bhavana or Rabhayavdami, Sabbe Saddha
Sabbe Satta
Avera Hondu
Avera Hontu
Abhyavacha Hondu
Abhyapajja Hontu
Anika Hondu
Aniga Hontu
Sukhi Adana
Sukhi Attanang
Pariharantu
Pariharantu
Dukha Monchantu
Dukkha Mucchantu
Yathaladhan Sampadito
Yata Lada Sampachito
Mavi Gichantu
Mavi Kicchantu
Kamma Sakam
Kammasaka
Idhame Punyam
Idang Me Punyang
Asavakayam
Asavakhayang
Wahang Hodu
Vahang Hotu
Idhame Silang
Idang Me Silang
Nibbanasa
Nibbanasa
Pachayo
Pachayo
Hodu
Hotu
Tisaranena Saha Pancha Silang Dhamman Sadhukam Gatawa Apamadena Sampadita
Ambante Sadhu
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 Sadhu Sadhu.
Should I recite Ajivattamagshil?
Okay.
Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Adindadana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Kamesu Michachara Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Visuna Vacha Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Parusa Vacha Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Sampalappa Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami. Micha Ajiva Sura Meraya Majjapamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadang Samadhiyami.
Tisaranena Sa Ajivatamaka Silang Dhamma Sadhukam Gatawa Apamadena Sampadita.
Ambante Sadhu
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 Sadhu.
Sadhu. Can't stop.
Yes, Bante.
Okay, today, the 1st August 2021. Today, I would like to explain about 4 elements meditation, how to develop 4 elements meditation. Previous Dhamma talk, we have already mentioned different kinds of samatha meditation. Anapanadu, 4 productive meditation. In these 4 elements meditation, these 4 elements meditation also include samatha and also vipassana. Not only mentioned to discern 4 elements meditation and samatha meditation subject, but also when you start to practice vipassana meditation, need to discern these 4 elements meditation. So in order to get this knowledge of 4 elements meditation, today I have intention to explain about these 4 elements meditation. How to develop 4 elements meditation. Before we start our talk, let's pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. I will translate the Dhamma definition. Arahato Tathangaya Kilita Yanduduma Kindo Mudaba Vitado. Arahato Tathangaya Kilisa Yandudugo. Ondomu Nandomu Tadomu Daba Vitado. Arahato Luminamin Yamamindoi. Ludam Vaya Bisi Libya Nindagwa Ayodi Pujan and Liamya Pujan. Miwe Jen Sika Chen Ago Ata Pujan Logo Kando Mutapa Vitado. Arahado Sigwaya Yanai. Ko Muya no Amuya Semuya Rupshen. Makamu Mandamyago Budo Mamu Tapa Vitado. Pyodo Mamu Dapa Vitado, Jansido Mamu Dapa Vitado, Bhagavato Isariya Dhamma Sasiri, Kama Biada Midwin Bondo, Choli Ne, Pizondo Mudapa Vitado, Sama Sambuddhasa, Toka Saja Samudaya Saja, Maga Saja Niroda Saja Uswado Saja Liva Dogo. Kodo Dandalin Tu Twin Yu Dimiendo Mutapa Vitado Tasa Dadi Sasa Logaranda Li Mundan Wile Mayu Maya Jasa Dangedo Kain Kando Dandi Koneli Bizundo Mutapa Vitado Tu Puno Chobanakin Sabin Yu Meswapaya Amagandia Ho Bugu Diana Bugu Pija Gunda Yona Nabyanga Kanagu Dunga Dambo Ajanodoa Namo Diaho Diana Biangua Yue Andere Ginjin Holo Do Diado Mie Arahada Bobo Abi Sondo Yoba Zijin Juma Ko Nona Long Doma Biang Biong Mangolio Yue Kato Miano Lasso Mo Yue Shiko Mansho Kato Jendi Atu Pawadu Sense Madwe Pipazidadi Yaswa Paya Sadhu 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 Sadhu. To understand clearly, I will explain by using the PowerPoint. Now I will share PowerPoint. Now most of the meditators start to practice Anapana meditation. I will brief a little bit. So in order to realize Nibbana, we need to practice the Buddha teachings and Noble Eightfold Path. Previous talk I have already mentioned. Morality, concentration, and wisdom. 3-4 training. The main purpose to practice meditation is to realize Nibbana. What is the meaning of Nibbana? Cessation of suffering. Everybody, because we are in the samsara, we have to born, we have to old, we have to sick, we have to die. That is the law nature of samsara. Because we possess 5 aggregate panchakanda. Because we possess this mentality material 5 aggregate, we cannot avoid the nature of to be old, to be sick, and to be dead. In order to free from all this suffering, we should practice meditation. We should follow the Buddha teaching, the Noble Eightfold Path. 3-4 training, modality, concentration, and wisdom knowledge. Modality need to observe 5 precepts, 8 precepts, or 9 precepts, 10 precepts for lay people. Some observe Ajivatamaka Sila, 5 Sila. After that, you can develop concentration. In order to purify our consciousness, we need to develop concentration. To purify our modality, we need to observe individual Sila modality. There are 2 types of meditation. Previous talk I have already mentioned. Samatha meditation, Vipassana meditation. Development of concentration, this is Samatha. Vipassana meditation, development of wisdom knowledge. There are 40 Samatha meditation subjects. In our house center, we start to teach beginner with 4 mindfulness of breathing meditation. And also some meditator, although they practice long time with the Anapana, if they are not easy to successful, also can practice with 4 elements meditation. You can see, huh? These 4 elements meditation, if you develop, you may attain access concentration, upachara samadhi. I already mentioned, every samatha meditation are related to each other. Some meditator, if they already successful with Anapana meditation, they can practice 4 elements meditation. Become very easy. Some meditator, if they are already successful with the 4 elements, if they want to do Anapana, 32 part of the body, skeleton meditation, Tankasina meditation, also all are safe, become very easy. Because of this any samatha meditation, we need to try to practice to be successful. At least to attain access concentration. Every samatha meditation can attain access concentration, upachara samadhi. If you develop anapana meditation, you may attain first jhana to 4th jhana concentration. Previous talk I have already mentioned 4 sublime abiding, Brahma Vihara. Pandit Govira also explained Buddha recollection, Buddha Nosti. These 4 protection meditation also necessary to practice any necessary time. For example, now you practice Anapana meditation as your main object. So not only sitting position, when you are walking, when you are standing, when you are sit down, when you are lying posture, when you are wake up to until before you are sleeping time, as possible as you can, you need to develop concentration with Anapana. Occasionally, you may need loving kindness meditation, especially when you have the anger, hatred. So, in order to remove the anger, the hatred, you need to practice 4 elements, loving kindness meditation. Buddha recollection, sometimes also you can practice, especially when you are faith, the saddha, the decrease. Sometimes if your mind becomes carrying something, you can develop Buddha recollection. In order to remove lust, raga, need to develop that formless meditation. In order to increase our efforts, when your efforts become decreased, you can practice that recollection, Madhananusati. These 4 protection meditation also necessary to practice occasionally, depending on necessary. After developing samatha meditation, you can go vipassana meditation. I have already mentioned previous talk, there are 2 types of vipassana meditation. Nama meditation, Rupa meditation. Mentality, maturity, definition, knowledge. So when you start to practice vipassana meditation, also now you can see here, need to discern 4 elements meditation. 4 elements meditation. So these 4 elements meditation include samatha and vipassana. In samatha meditation, contain access concentration. When you start to begin vipassana meditation, before practice rupa meditation, you need to begin with 4 elements meditation. In the Mastripana Sutta, Buddha mentioned Chatu, Dhatu, Vawo, Dhana. To develop 4 elements meditation, there are 2 ways, the brief method and the detailed method to develop 4 elements meditation. In the Srivina Sutta, the Buddha taught the brief method. Punacha param bhikkhave bhikkhu ima mewa kaya yatha hidam yatha panihidam dhatu so picha vakati ati ima same kaye patavi dhatu abho dhatu tejo dhatu vayo dhatu ti. Bhikkhus, review this very body. However, it be pleased or dispute at consisting of just elements. Thus, there are this body just, Patvi Dhatu, the earth elements, Abho Dhatu, the water elements, Tejo Dhatu, the fire elements, Vayo Dhatu, the wind elements. How many elements? 4 elements. We need to discern the whole body. Earth elements, water elements, fire elements, and wind elements. This is mentioned in the Mastripana Sutta brief method. So another method is detailed method. Discern the 4 elements in the whole body as 12 characteristics. 12 characteristics. These 12 characteristics are mentioned in the Dhammasara. Abhidhamma Pitaka, Dhammasara Pali. There Buddha explained 12 characteristics to understand more detail about 4 elements meditation. In the Mastripana Sutta, only mention 4 elements: earth elements, water elements, fire elements, wind elements. So in the earth elements, we discern there are 12 characteristics. 12 characteristics: hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, and lightness. In the earth element, there are 6 characteristics of earth elements. In your body, sometimes you may feel a hardness, heaviness, roughness, lightness, softness, smoothness. These all are the characteristics of earth elements. So when you discern earth element, you need to understand these 6 characteristics: hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, and lightness. Water elements. According to Dhammasara Pali, they are mentioned 2 characteristics of water elements: flowing and cohesion. So Tejo, fire elements, there are 2 characteristics: heat and cool. In your body, you may feel heat or cool. These are fire elements, 2 characteristics. Wind elements, pushing and supporting. When you are sit down, when you are walking, when you are stretching, when you are bending, these all are wind elements because are supported by wind elements. So totally there are 12 characteristics in 4 elements meditation. If you practice the detailed way, you need to understand these 12 characteristics of 4 elements meditation. In Power Meditation Center, the most vulnerable Paul Sayadaw to understand detail and clearly, he teaches to the meditator with the detailed way also. So they are usually taught in this order. You can start to discern from easy characteristic of elements. Among 12 characteristics, pushing characteristic is more clearly to discern for the beginner. Because of this, so at the beginning you can start to discern pushing. After that, hardness. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, coldness, cohesion, flowing. So if you want to discern, by easily way, you can start to discern by this way. Pushing to and the flowing. So in order to discern the characteristic of wind element pushing characteristic. Being aware of pushing in the center of your head as you breathe in and out through the sound of the touch. Concentrate on pushing until it becomes clear to your mind. Firstly, you pay attention to the center of your head. After that, you can breathe a little bit harder. So you pay attention to the center of your head. At the time, you may feel pushing from your head. Then you can move your awareness to a part of your body nearby, trying to find pushing. Listen pushing first in your head. Then the neck. After that, you can listen the trunk of the body, the arms. So until the whole the body from head to feet. You need to discern the pushing characteristic again and again, not one time. You need to discern many times until you see the pushing easily wherever you place your awareness in the body. If you discern the pushings of the breath in the center of the head is difficult, the pushing as the chest expands, the abdomen moves when breathing, and the pulse and the other obvious form of pushing. Wherever there is movement, there is pushing. So, if we practice Anapana meditation, we need to pay attention only around our nostril or upper lip area. So, when we practice 4 elements meditation, not only one place, need to discern, head to feet to the whole body, need to discern. Because these characteristics of 4 elements exist in our whole body. Because of this, when you start to practice the pushing characteristic, you need to discern from more obvious part. So firstly, you can discern the center of your head. When you breathe in and breathe out, you may feel the pushing of the head, your neck, upper body, lower body, until your feet. You need to discern again. Whatever there is movement, there is pushing. You need to discern again, many times. Slowly discern pushing throughout the body from head to foot. In some place, pushing is obvious, in other place, that. So pushing is present throughout the body. So when you discern the pushing characteristic, not only sit down, when you are walking, when you are standing, when you are sitting, when you are lying down, at the time, you may see the whole body, only the pushing. This pushing are brain heavy. After discerning the pushing, you can discern heart net. To discern the heart net, bite your teeth together, feel how hard they are. Relax your bite and feel their heart net. Feel heart net by biting your teeth together and feel how hard they are. Discern the heart net characteristic, and to discern heart net throughout the body systematically from head to foot. When you can discern heart net throughout the body, fine pushing throughout the body again, alternate between pushing and heart net again and again. Discern pushing throughout the body, then discern heart net throughout the body. Do this from head to foot. Repeat this many times. Pushing, heart net, pushing, heart net. So when you understand these 2 characteristics, not only in the sitting position, when you are walking, when you are standing, sit down, lying posture, you can discern pushing, heart net, pushing, heart net. 2 characteristics from head to foot again and again. After that, you can discern rough net. So this rough net is the earth elements characteristic. Rough your turn over the left, over the edge of your teeth, or brush your hand over your rose or the skin, your hand. You can feel rough net. You can brush your hand over your rose to discern rough net. So if you cannot feel rough net, try looking the pushing heart net again and again. Discern rough net with them. When you can discern rough net, go back to discern the 3 characteristics. pushing, hardness, and roughness. One at a time, again and again, throughout the body. After that, you can discern heaviness. To discern heaviness, place one hand on the top of other in your legs. Feel the heaviness of the top of hand, or feel the heaviness of the head by turning it forward. Practice discerning heaviness throughout the body systematically. When you can discern heaviness clearly, at the time you can discern 4 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness. After that, heaviness in turn throughout the body: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness. When you are walking, when you are standing, sit down, lying posture, you need to discern these 4 characteristics again and again. After that, you can discern supporting characteristic. To understand supporting characteristic, relax your back so your body bend forward. Then straighten your back and keep it straight. The force that keeps the body straight is supporting. Because of supporting characteristic, when you sit down, you can sit down, not to standing and not to fall down. When you are standing, when you are walking, because of the characteristic of supporting, you can walking, you can standing, you can sit down. This is the characteristic of supporting. So practice discerning supporting throughout the body systematically. It is not clear. Try to discern it together with hardness. It can be easier. When you can discern supporting easily, discern the 5 characteristic: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, and supporting throughout the body. You do discern again and again. These 5 characteristics. When you are walking, standing, sit down, lying posture. After that, you can discern softness. To discern the softness, press your tongue against the inside of your lower lips. Feel its softness. Relax your body. Practice discerning softness throughout the body systematically. Discern this 6: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, and softness. Need to discern throughout the body again and again. When you understand these 6 characteristics, not only sitting time, when you are walking, standing, sit down, you need to discern pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness. To understand these 6 characteristics again and again. After that, smoothness. This smoothness also the characteristic of earth element Prithvi Dhatu. To discern the smoothness, wet your lips and rub your tongue over them from side to side. Practice discerning smoothness throughout the body systematically. After you understand the smoothness at the time already, 7 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, and smoothness. You do discern throughout the body. When you are walking, standing, sit down, lying posture, after understanding these 7 characteristics, you need to discern every body posture in this way. After that, you can discern lightness. To understand the lightness, work your fingers up and down. Feel its lightness. If you cannot feel it, try to find heaviness again and again. When you can feel the heaviness of the whole body, wake a finger up and down and feel it lightness. So you may feel easily the characteristic of light elements. Practice discern lightness throughout the body systematically. Discern all 8 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, and lightness. 8 characteristics already understand. After understand 8 characteristics, by your own knowledge, when you are walking, standing, sit down, lying posture, you can discern the whole body, these 8 characteristics. After that, you can discern heat, the characteristic of heat. This heat is the elements of fire elements. To discern the heat, be aware of heat in any place where it is clear to you through the sense of touch. Discern all 9 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, and heat. Walking, standing, sit down, lying posture. At the time also, you can discern the whole body, these 9 characteristics. After that, coolness. To discern the coolness, feel the coolness of the breath as it enters the nostril. So when you practice Anapana meditation, you don't need to pay attention heat or the cold on the breath. Sometimes you may feel the heat or the cool or the breath. So in Anapana meditation, you don't need to aware this sensation. But in these 4 elements meditation, when you breathe in, breathe out, at the time you may feel the coolness or the breath as it enters the nostril. Discern coolness systematically throughout the body. Discern all 10 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, coolness. 10 characteristics. When you are walking, standing, sit down, lying posture also, you can discern these 10 characteristics. After understand these 10 characteristics. After that, you can discern the first 10 characteristics are known directly through the sense of touch. So here you can see pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, cool. After that, you can discern cohesion and flowing. That is why these 2 are taught last. To discern cohesion, be aware of how the body is held together by the skin, flesh, and sinew. The blood is held inside by the skin, like water in a balloon. Without cohesion, the body will fall into separate pieces and particles. The force of gravity that keep the body strike to the earth is also cohesion. If this is not clear, discern all 10 qualities: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, pudding, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat, and coolness. Again and again, one at a time, throughout the body. When you have become skilled, the quality of cohesion will become more clear. If it is still not clear, discern just the quality of pushing and hardness. You should feel as if your whole body wraps ebb and arose. Discern this as cohesion. Develop cohesion as you develop the other characteristics. To discern flowing, after that you can discern the flowing characteristics. To discern flowing, be aware of the saliva flowing in the mouth, the blood flowing throughout the body visit. So some meditator, if they already understand 32 parts of the body, so they can discern the flowing characteristic more easily. The blood flowing throughout the blood vessel, the air flowing into the lungs, or heat flowing throughout the body. If this is not clear, look at the follow together with the coolness, heat, or pushing. Discern flowing. So discern all 12 characteristics clearly throughout the body from head to foot. Discern them again and again in this order. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness. Body, softness, smoothness, light. So, after that you can discern heat, cool, cohesion, flowing. So these 12 characteristics. So after you understand these 12 characteristics, during 1 minute about 3 rounds, at the time you can discern. You can discern them systematically. For example, earth elements, there are 6 characteristics: hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, and lightness. So, according to the orders of element, you can discern hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. After that, water elements, flowing and cohesion. After that, you can discern fire elements, heat or cool. After that, you can discern wind element, supporting and pushing. Develop until you can do it at least 3 rounds a minute, again and again. When you are walking, when you are sitting, when you are standing, when you are lying posture. You need to discern these 12 characteristics every body posture. So there have the opposite characteristics. The opposite characteristics are hardness and softness, roughness and smoothness, heaviness and lightness, flowing and cohesion, heat and coolness, supporting and pushing. And these are the opposite characteristics. So sometimes when you discern the 4 elements, in your whole body, you may feel very heavy. So at the time, in order to be comfort, you can discern the lightness. Sometimes if your body becomes very hot, you can discern the coolness and lightness. By this way, can be balanced. In order to balance, in order to be discern comfortably, we need to understand these opposite characteristics: hardness and softness, roughness and smoothness, heaviness and lightness, flowing and cohesion, heat and coolness, supporting and pushing. So when you discern the 4 elements meditation, they have the law to understand. So after you understand the 12 characteristics, so you need to discern according to the order of the 4 elements. For example, 4 elements mean earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. You need to discern one by one. Earth element 2, so wind element. When you discern these 4 elements, you should not discern very fast. If you discern very fast, these characteristics may not be occur in your mind, may not be occur clearly in your mind. Because of this, they have the rules not to discern very fast. And also, we should not discern these 4 elements not to be very slow. If you discern very slowly, so may not reach the end of four elements meditation. Because of this, we should not discern not too fast, not too slow. Another is Vikhipa Patibhahanado. Vikhipa Patibhahanado means keep the mind with only the object of the four elements meditation and not let it wander. For example, when you practice Anapana meditation, you need to pay attention to your mind on the breathe in and breathe out, not the other object. But when you discern the four elements meditation, you need to keep your mind with only the object of this four element meditation, not let it wander. It's called Vikhipa Patibhahanado. Another is Pinyati Samadhikamanato, going beyond concept. Not just mentally note or water when, but beware of actual realities. The concept represent hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, flowing cohesion, heat, coolness, body, and position. For example, when you discern earth element, you need to pay attention the characteristic of hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, or smoothness, lightness. When you discern water elements, you need to pay attention the characteristic of flowing and cohesion. When you discern fire element, you need to aware heat or coolness. When you discern wind element, need to aware the characteristic of supporting and pushing of wind elements. So another rule is Anupatthana Mochanato. So when you can discern all the 12 characteristics, you may temporarily leave out characteristics of that are unclear. Okay. Among the 12 characteristics, some characteristics may not be clear in your mind. So at the time, you may temporarily leave out the characteristics that are unclear. But not if it is led to pain or tension due to an imbalance in the elements. Keep at least one characteristic for each of the four elements. Do not work on just their two or one elements. Best, if all 12 characteristics are clear with none left out. Another rule is Lakkhanato. Lakkhanato means discerning the characteristic. Concentrate on the function and manifestation of the elements. When the characteristics of each element are not yet clear, when you begin to meditate. Sabhavato, Sabhava, Lakkhana. The concentration improve, concentrate on the nature characteristic. The hardness, roughness of the earth element, the flowing and cohesion of water element, heat and coolness of fire elements, the supporting of the wind element. At that point, you will see only elements and not see them as person or life. So before you discern the four elements, you may see yourself. I am myself, my son, my daughter, my property. So when you understand the characteristic of element, you may see only element. You may not see them as a person or yourself. So by this way, when you discern four elements, 12 characteristics again and again, at least you need to discern to clear in your mind. For example, when you discern the earth elements, at least you need to pay attention one characteristic of earth element, hardness. Hardness. Another is water elements flowing. Fire element, heat, characteristic. Wind element, push and supporting. Hardness, flowing, heat and supporting. Hardness, flowing, heat and supporting. When you descend again and again, head to feet to head, the whole body. At the time, your concentration will become deeper and deeper. So for Anapana meditation, you need to descend only one area of the nose to the upper lip. But when you descend 4 elements, you need to descend the whole body. When you descend the whole body again and again, at the time, slowly, your concentration will become deeper and deeper. 5 to 10 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes to 1 hour by this way. At the time, when you descend the whole body, you may see like the gray color. This gray color is called Parikama Nimitta. Preparatory sign, Parikama Nimitta. So when you descend in the gray color of your body again and again, so at the time your concentration become more deeper and deeper. At the time you may see like the cotton wool, white light, like the cotton wool. This is called Ugaha Nimitta. So when you descend in the white color of the body again and again, at the time, the body becomes translucent like the block of ice or the glass. That's called Patipaga Nimitta. In Anapana meditation, also when you develop concentration, you may see the sign of concentration. Gray color, white color, so morning star, bright color. In the same way, when you develop concentration with 4 elements meditation, in your whole body, you may see these 3 different colors: gray color, white color, translucent color. So when you see the translucent color, so you need to descend 4 elements again and again. 4 elements, the whole body again and again. If you descend the 4 elements again and again, at the time you may not see the form of your body, you may see only particle kalapa. So when you see the particle kalapa, this is called rupa kalapa. Rupa kalapa. So when you see the rupa kalapa, also you can descend each kalapa with the 4 elements meditation. Descend the speech element in the translucent form, you may see particle kalapa. There are 2 types of the kalapa: translucent kalapa and translucent kalapa. So when you see this kalapa in the translucent particle also, you need to descend 4 elements characteristic, and translucent form also, you need to descend 4 element characteristic. So eye do, ear do, nose do, tongue do, body do, mind do. All 6 do, you can descend the 4 elements characteristic. When you descend your eye, you may not see your eye. You may see only particle kalapa. When you see the particle kalapa also, you need to descend 4 elements. When you descend your ear, you may not see your ear. You may see only kalapa. Let me show you properly. For example, so your eye. When you see your eye, when you descend the 4 elements, at the time you may not see your eye. You may see particle kalapa. So when you see the kalapa in your eye door, you need to descend translucent and translucent. Translucent kalapa also 4 elements, and translucent kalapa also 4 elements. In the same way, your ear doors. When you descend your ear door 4 elements, you may see only kalapa, translucent and translucent. Translucent kalapa also 4 elements, and translucent kalapa also 4 elements. Nose two also same. When you descend, you may see only particle. Translucent kalapa and translucent kalapa descend 4 elements. You are 10. Also, when you descend, you may see particle kalapa. Your body, the whole body, when you descend, you may see particle kalapa. All the kalapa, translucent and translucent, you need to descend 4 elements meditation. That's according to the Dhammasara Sutta. Buddha explained, need to descend 4 elements. Detailed way explained in the Dhammasara and commentary. When you descend these 4 elements meditation, according to Dhammasara Sutta, Buddha explained, not only internally, externally also you can descend 4 elements internally, externally, internally, externally. Not only the life body, also the tree, the mountain, the sky, the river. Everything in animal worlds also you can descend 4 elements. At the time you may see only particle kalapa, translucent kalapa and translucent kalapa. When you descend like that, you may not see I am myself, my property. So you may see only small particle kalapa. At the time you may descend the 4 elements. By this way, you can overcome virtue. If you descend again and again, 4 elements meditation. This is the beginning of Vipassana meditation. When we start to begin Vipassana meditation, we need to descend Rupa meditation, ultimate maturity. When you descend ultimate maturity, you need to begin these 4 elements meditation. Because of this, in the Dhammasara Sutta, Buddha mentioned, Punacha Baram Bhikkhave Bhikkhu, Ima Meva Kaya, Yatha Hidam, Yatha Panihidam, Dhadu So Picha Vakati, Ati Ima Same Kaye, Patavi Dandu, Abo Dandu, Tejo Dandu, Vayo Dandu Di. A bhikkhus review this very body. However, it be placed or disposed and consisting of just elements. Thus, there are in this body Patwi Dhatu, the earth elements, Abo Dhatu, the water elements, Tejo Dhatu, the fire elements, Vayo Dhatu, the wind elements. So by this way, you need to descend 4 elements meditation. If you descend 4 elements meditation, you may overcome your pure. That is also one part of pure purification. So after that, you can descend Rupa meditation, Dhamma meditation, dependent origination. You can contemplate impermanence nature, non-self nature, suffering natures of mentality, materiality, and their causes. If you can contemplate Vipassana meditation, again and again, your Vipassana knowledge will be mature, you may realize Nibbana. So according to the Buddha explanation, on the 4 elements meditation, I already explained. Because of this, we will practice the Buddha teaching systematically, developing concentration, observing morality, developing wisdom knowledge systematically until to realize Nibbana very soon. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Any question?
ओके बनते कोणाचे काय प्रश्न आहेत का विचारू शकता Sir, I have a question.
Okay.
So when we can do Nama Rupa meditation after 8th jhana or after 4th jhana?
Yeah. So at least in order to purify our consciousness, we need to develop concentration to attain access concentration or attainment concentration. Any samatha meditation, after you are successful with the anapana or 4 elements or Buddhanusti or metta or so, at least after successful access concentration or first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, or after that you can go vipassana meditation also.
आणखीन प्रश्न आहे का कोणाचे?
Okay.
Maybe when there is no questions.
No question.
This is very heavy subject.
Very heavy subject. Okay, no problem. Okay.
Maybe,
so important. Yes. So you may not memorize all information, but just only this for the knowledge. Later,
Right.
when you practice, you may understand more the knowledge. If we are not explaining, you may not hear. You may not be. Yeah. Okay. Now you already can get the information. When you practice a 4 elements meditation, we need to practice by this way. If you already know about this, that quite enough for the beginning.
Yeah.
So when you repeat again and again to listen, so slowly, you may understand. These are also related with the Dhamma, the teachings. If you have the Dhamma foundation, also you may more understand. But at least if you understand 4 elements, that's okay. Earth elements, water elements, fire elements, wind elements. In the earth elements, how many characteristics? 6 characteristics. Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. What we don't do. Earth element, water elements, flowing and cohesion. 2 characteristics. So fire elements, also there are 2 characteristics, heat and cool.
Yeah.
So wind element, there are 2 characteristics, pushing and supporting. 4 elements, how many characteristics? 12 characteristics. Okay, generally you understand that's quite okay. For example, to understand these 4 elements, when you sit down, your body will press to the floor or on the chair. You may feel the hardness. What is this hardness? This hardness is not I am myself. This hardness is earth elements. So these earth elements exist in our body. Nothing exists in our body, only exists is 4 elements. Understand?
Okay.
When you are walking, standing also, you may feel the hardness, lightness. This also the earth elements. When you feel the heat or cool, this is fire elements. So pushing, so burning, stretching, these are the characteristics of wind elements. Because of wind element, you can stand, you can sit down, you can walk in, you can burning, stretching, all are the characteristics of wind elements. So generally, if you understand that already okay for the beginning.
Yeah.
No problem. When you practice today, at the time you will understand.
Okay, 2 hand raised, Bante. Can we take questions?
Okay.
Unmute kara.
Hello. Vandami Bhante, good morning. Myself Malini. Bhanteji, when I am meditating,
तुमचा आवाज echo होता.
Sound
1 minute, sir. 1 minute.
You can adjust the sound. Voice not very clear.
Vandami Bhanteji, actually when I am meditating, I find that a gray color, a circle and a gray color. Sometimes it disappear, the light is coming and it disappear, half of the circle is disappear, half is gray and half is light. Sometimes it appear totally gray color. These are my, means when I am sitting, this is the nimitta which I see.
Which meditation do you practice now?
Anapana.
Or
Anapana. Sir.
Anapana meditation.
Anapana.
So how many minutes already can concentrate in the good sitting?
Banteji for one and half hour.
Or can concentrate without wandering?
Concentration is for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, yes. So now when you meditate, every meditation session, do you see the light in this way?
Pardon, Banteji?
Or every meditation sitting, when you practice, do you see such kind of the light?
Yes, Bante.
So
I see.
this the light, where the light appear from your nostril or near?
I didn't get you, Banteji.
Yeah. The light now you mentioned the gray color, so white color, and
Yes.
this way. So the light appear near or far from your nostril?
No, it is appearing near me, not far.
Near.
It is near.
Already the breath and the light already unified. The breath and the light become unified or different?
No, gray and this sometime gray, and between that light is there.
Yeah. These the light, the bright light and the breath already begun together or different?
No, they come together.
All together, okay. Yeah. So if begun together, how long can see the light in the unifying area? How long do you see the light with the unifying place?
No, in the circle only.
Or cycle only?
Yeah.
Okay.
Circle appears and that only I see.
Yeah. So the cycle or no cycle, there's no problem. Maybe different form, different colors. So at the beginning, what you need to know, how long can last? How long can maintain? How long can you maintain on the light limiter? So in the unifying area. For example, if state began appear and disappear, quite often, you just pay attention on the breath only first. So when you focus on the breath slowly, will be steady. The light becomes steady. The light becomes steady and can last longer. So if you already can maintain about, so this depends your concentration. Now your concentration can concentrate about 40 minutes. So the good way is you just try to increase your concentration fast. And then you can maintain 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes concentration. Okay. At the time, if you already can maintain concentration 1 hour to 1 hour 30 minutes, the light may not be disappear easily. Okay. At the time, the light will appear continuously. At the time only, when you focus the light, it will be okay. Now, if the light are still began appear and disappear, you go focus on the breath only fast.
Okay, Banteji.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Banteji.
So if your concentration power becomes strong, the light also will become more brighter, more steady, and more brighter. Okay.
Okay, Banteji. Sadhu. Thank you, Banteji.
Sukhi hotu.
आजच्या विषयावरती प्रश्न विचारले तर चांगले आहे. कल्पना बोल.
Vannavi Banteji.
Sukhi hotu.
Banteji, my question is, what is the difference between the Nama Rupa meditation and the 4 element meditation? The four elements also the Rupa is there. So what is the difference between Nama Rupa and 4 elements meditation?
Yeah. These 4 elements meditation is the base of Rupa meditation. For example, there are 28 types of Rupa, 28 types of materiality. I need to show you meditation chart and then other than you may understand more clearly. Some students, they already learned the Dhamma and they may understand about this. That's already mentioned in Dhamma Pitaka. Yeah. I will show you big. I will show you big. Samatha Vipassana. For example, you see this chart. Huh?
Yes.
If we discern in our Andu, there are 63 types of materiality. Among 63 types of material, you may see here, iron, translucent, kalapa. Huh? So in your Andu, they have iron, translucent, kalapa. There are 10 characteristics. You may see earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. This is called 4 elements. So in the body, Dagi Kalapa also you may see earth element, water element, fire elements, wind element. So another are color, odor, flavor, nutritive acid, life faculty, and translucent. That's also materiality. Okay. All if we mention rupa, these all are called rupa. Among rupa, there are the foundation elements are called 8 elements. Water, earth elements, water elements, fire elements, wind elements. Among 28 types of materiality, these 4 elements are called Mahabhuta, the great elements. The rest of 23 materiality are called Upada Rupa. Upada Rupa. Huh? So Mahabhuta, great elements, and dependent Rupa. So these all are materiality. Earth, water, fire, wind, these 4 elements are include materiality. But these materiality are great, 4 great materiality. Mahabhuta. So the other materiality are called Upada Rupa. But all are, we can say, materiality. The 4 elements also materiality, color, odor, flavor. For example, you can see the mouse. The mouse. Huh? So if the mouse, if we discern, there are 4 elements. 4 elements. So in these 4 elements, so you may feel the hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness. Okay, this is the earth element. Also may have flowing cohesion, the heat, pushing the body. So there also you may see the color. So altogether, at least 8 types of material includes in this mouse. So also that's all 8 material are called rupa. But among 8 material, 4 foundation of material are called 4 elements. Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness. That's are called great elements, 4 elements. So this color, odor, flavor, nutrient. Another 4 material are also called rupa. Altogether, we can say materiality. But if we divide, they are include 4 elements and another 4 types of material.
Yeah. Is Ashtaka Shuddha?
Sorry?
Shuddha Ashtaka is there? So 8 is the 8
types
parts.
of material called, 8 types of material called Avini Bhoga Rupa. In the Abhidhamma, if you study, you may see Avini Bhoga Rupa, Vini Bhoga Rupa. Avini Bhoga Rupa means these 8 types are every material, there are 8 types of material. You cannot separate. Understand?
Yes.
That's all we can say Rupa. Nama meditation means Nama means mentality. Mentality means the feeling, perception, formation, consciousness. That's Nama. When you practice Nama meditation, you need to understand the other mentality, feeling, perception, formation, and consciousness. That's called Nama. Okay.
Yes.
So if we practice a Rupa meditation, firstly, we need to discern these 4 elements because these 4 elements is the foundation of materiality. So you may see in the meditation charts, when you discern 4 elements meditation, when you discern the Rupa meditation, you need to discern your 6 to, hand to, ear to, nose to, tongue to, body to, mind to. So 6 do. Every do, when you analyze Rupa meditation, not only 4 elements at the time, when you design your Indo and the Indo, how many types of materiality? For example, some material related with your karma. This called karma born material. For example, iron translucent. This iron translucent is because of our past karma. That's a kamacha rupa we can see. In this iron translucent, there are 10 types of material we need to analyze. So some material are related with our mind. That's called mind produced material, chetija rupa. At least 8 types of material. Temperature born material, 8 types of material include. Nutrient born material, there are also 8 types of material. We need to analyze in our indo. Altogether in our indo, there are 63 types of material. Ear to, nose to, tongue to, body to, our mind to. So we need to analyze all material in our whole body. But for 4 elements, when you discern, we need to discern only 4 elements in our indo, ear to, nose to, tongue to, body to, mind to. Internally, externally. So in our life body, in animal worlds, or we need to discern 4 elements. If you discern by this way, you may not see I am myself, my body, my father, my mother, my son, my daughter, my wife, my husband. You may understand these 4 elements. To get this knowledge, Buddha teach 4 elements meditation in order to purify our pure. Okay,
Yes, Bhante. Yes, Bhante. Thank you so much, Bhante. Vandami, Bhante.
Okay, any question?
आहे का कोणाचे प्रश्न आहेत? But the one question arose in my mind regarding Bhanga Jnana, dissolution knowledge. So, what is the difference between this Namarupa element meditation and dissolution knowledge?
I need to show you meditation chart there to understand. Mr. Diba, later you can share this meditation chart to them.
Yeah, sure, Bhante.
Do you have this meditation chart? Do you have this one?
Yes, I have. I already shared to the group.
Okay, yeah. I will show there. When you practice Vipassana meditation, in Vipassana, there are 16 knowledges you can see. Number 1, to see, the letter to see, little bit small stuff. So you may see here the first Vipassana knowledge called mentality, material definition knowledge, Nama, Rupa, Padichita. This is the first knowledge of Vipassana meditation. The second knowledge of Vipassana meditation is Vichaya Parikaha, cause, apprehending knowledge. And these 2 are the object of Vipassana meditation. At the beginning, before contemplate Vipassana, we should understand these 2 knowledge. Mentality, materiality. This mentality, material called the noble truth or suffering, dukkha satya. The 4 noble truth you already know, and the Dhammasara Sutta Buddha already mentioned. The 4 noble truth. The first noble truth is called the noble truth or suffering. To understand the noble truth or suffering, firstly, we need to discern Nama, Rupa, mentality and materiality. The first knowledges of Vipassana meditation. Just now, I have already mentioned to you here. When you discern Rupa, you need to discern various type of kalapa, each or 6 to 42 part of the body. Discerning the various type of ultimate materiality, each types of kalapa. Kalapa means particle. Just now I already show you in PowerPoint kalapa. So when you discern mentality, you need to discerning each mandafata, chittasika, and consciousness chitta. The mind cannot arise alone, associated with the mandafata. Because of this, we need to discern mentality association with the chittasika mandafata. And also various type of mental process. This mental process called chitta viti. Okay, a little bit we complicated this a bit of time. No problem. You just for the knowledge only you listen. When you practice later step and step, you may understand. This Nama Rupa meditation That is the first knowledge. The second knowledge is Pichaya Parikaha, dependent origin, the cause of 5 aggregate. The noble truth of origin or suffering. To understand the second noble truth, the noble truth of origin or suffering, we need to discern Pichaya Parikaha, cause apprehend knowledge. These knowledge are called Nyata Parinya, the known full knowledge. After that, you can contemplate Vipassana already. Number 3, Samasana Jnana, comprehension knowledge. In this knowledge, after you understand mentality, materiality, and their causes. So, number 2, suffering, origin of suffering. At the time, you can contemplate Vipassana. How to contemplate Vipassana? You need to discern impermanence nature, a nature, suffering nature, dukkha, non-self nature, anatta. Impermanence nature, suffering nature, non-self nature, or mentality, material, and their causes. This is called samasana jnana. After that, you need to discern udavaya jnana, arising and perishing. The rising, perishing nature of mentality, material, and their causes. The fourth knowledge. The fourth knowledge, they are A and B. Udavaya jnana, they have A and B. After that, the fifth knowledge or Vipassana knowledge called Bhanga jnana. Just now you mentioned dissolution knowledge. In the Bhanga jnana, at the Udavaya jnana, you need to discern arising and perishing. In the Bhanga jnana, you need to discern only dissolution of mentality and materiality. Different like that. This is number fifth knowledge. Number fifth knowledge called Bhanga jnana. Nama Rupa Parishira is only the first knowledge of Vipassana meditation. These are already the fifth knowledge of Vipassana meditation. Bhanga jnana. Dissolution knowledge. Different like that. Okay,
Yes, Bhante, yes. Now, little, we are able to know the things.
Two. Because of this, you need to listen. Sometimes only explain the sutta. You may not know this knowledge. Because of this, sometimes I need to explain about meditation. What are systematically we have to go. At the beginning, if you understand, when you practice, become more easy. First time listen and second time listen, you may understand more clearer. That is the benefit of listening to my talk.
Yes, Bhante.
Okay.
So no more questions.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your precious times and asking for blessings.
Okay. Now today you have already accumulated money for Sankusala marriage. Observe morality, you do the charity, you practice meditation, you do volunteer service, you listen to Dhamma talk. Money for Sankusala marriage already accumulated. May this for Sankusala marriage be the main cause to realize Nibbana very soon. In order that, I will make the conclusion my Dhamma talk by reciting Jaya Mangala Gatha. After that, we will do the sharing merit. Jayando Bodhiya Mule Sajjana Nandi Wadano Ewa Mewa Jaya Hodu Jaya Su Jaya Mangali Sajjana Sagi Weme Myodoi Nandi Wadano Sinalongo Shwem Byozi Tetayam Yati Bodhiya Bodhibei Mule Nida Kwem Shati Abarajita Valentanai Jayando Mangabago Omyan Devi Dagedo Ewa Mewa Ewan Data Pamantayu to Adu Dedo Magan on Sidi Myodago the Campaya Shimbo Chilenyunu Shiu Banja Dembri the Bambro Gondo A Chayo Jade Ken Bezo Jajindi Odu Mocha Matui Pibavi Jaya Mangale Beya Shangwa Om Je Shinga Mingaraja Ti Dhammaga Om Se Di Myo Dago Dakem Paya Shingo Jile Nyonu Shiu Banja Nimbreda Bamduro Gondo Ha Jaya Su Jade Dago Nizindu Yue Kanjo Pisi Om Yenanja Vasi Kondati Sadhu 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 Sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
All repeat after me, we do share a merit. Etavada cha amehi
Etavada cha mehi
sambadam bonya sambadam
sambadang punya sambata
sabbi deva anumodantu
sabbe deva anumodantu
sabbi buddha anumodantu
sabbe bhuta anumodantu
sabbi satta anumodantu
sabbe sattha anumodantu
sabba sampatti siddhiya
sabba sampatti siddhiya
idhamme nyatina hotu
idam me natina hotu
sukhita hontu nyatayo
sukhita hontu nyateyo
idhamme nyatina hotu
idam me natina hontu
sukhita hontu nyatayo
sukhita hontu nyateyo
idhamme nyatina hotu
idam me natina hontu
sukhita hontu nyatayo
sukhita hontu nyateyo
idhamme punyam
idam me punyang
asavakhayam
asava khayang
vahang hotu
vahang hotu
idhamme punyam
idam me punyang
nibbanasa
nibbanasa
pachayo hotu
pachayo hotu
mama punya bhaga
mama punya bhaga
sabba sadanam
sabba sattanam
ajemi
bhajemi
te sabbe
esabbe
me sama
te samma
punya bhagam
punya bhagang
labantu
labantu
sadhu sadhu sadhu.
sadhu sadhu sadhu.
Thank you, Bante.
Sukhi hotu nibbanasa pachayo hotu.
Thank you very much.
Okay, good day. You can continue.